Today we're going to show you how to pump yabbies. Now for you beginners out there that have not pumped yabbies or ever had a go at pumping yabbies, we're going to show you a couple of little tricks to the trade. So first you'll need a yabby pump. So a lot of people call them yabbies, nippers, lobbies. From place to place it's known different little creatures, so whichever tickles your fancy. So yabby pump, a creel, yabby creel, which is a bait creel, great for putting your yabbies in. Fantastic idea for when you're pumping yabbies, because you get a lot of sand picked up with the yabbies, so you can flush the sand out by washing this in the water. So they're a fantastic little item, the creel. And the third is a sieve. Now with the bait sieve, what we do, this is mainly for when the water is over the yabby beds, either high tide, half tide in, whatever it be. Fantastic for pumping the sand into the sieve and sieving the yabbies out through there, with a pool noodle as well wrapped around it, a few zip ties, sits on top of the water and lets all the sand filter through. So that's for better if you're pumping yabbies around that high tide mark. Rightio, so we'll get going and show you how to pump some yabbies. So when pumping yabbies, what I like to do is I like to get the pump on a bit of an angle rather than straight up and down. That way you've got a good arm length when you're pumping, and I try to section it off in 4 sections. So when you pump down, you pump, spray, halfway down, spray, third of the way down, spray, then all the way to the bottom. Now, there's the yabby there trying to get away, of course. And what I try to do as well is, whoever's picking the yabbies up, or if you're by yourself it's fine, but whoever's picking the yabbies up, to try and stay to the right hand side if you're right-handed, and that way what you're doing is you're not stepping over the yabby beds when you're pumping. So we'll have another go. And if you can, try not to spray everything into one area, just there like that, because if you get yabbies you're pumping on top, you won't see your yabbies. So try and spray your spray on your sand out when you're pumping the hole. Whilst using a sieve, like I said, with the pool noodle on it, it keeps it floating, on top of the water, especially like I said with the tide up or the yabby beds, still in water. Just means that they can't get away and get back into the holes quick if the water's a bit dirty when you're pumping into it. So I also use like a little tent peg sometimes if the current's running, just to stop it from moving. But I'll show you how they work. That's the basics to pumping yabbies. So just remember, it's not just about pumping yabbies, it's good to get the family out, have a good time on the water, get some fresh air and exercise as well. So I hope that helped you out, and hopefully get you on the water and get some yabbies.